Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk a bit on greetings and introduction. How to introduce yourself, how to introduce someone else, what kind of words you should use when you meet someone, what kind of sentences you should use when you meet someone. So these all topics we are going to cover in this video. So let's get started. Greetings and introduction are the first words we say to people we meet. So it's good to know what to say and how. Often the first impressions we get when meeting someone last for a long time. So it's a smart thing to revise how to do this the right way. Make really great first impressions on the people you meet. Whether you are speaking with someone face to face, through Skype, or over the phone, greetings are an essential part of getting your English conversation started. You will only need to learn a few common greetings, but the words you use will vary based on the situation. For example, in a job interview, you should use a formal greeting, but when you meet a friend for coffee, you will likely say something informal. Formal greetings like hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's nice to meet you, it's pleasure to meet you. So such kind of words, such kind of phrases are formal greetings. And informal greetings, these words or these phrases you can use with your family, with your friends, but you can't use these words, these phrases in job interviews like hi, hey, what's up, nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, it's a pleasure. And polite questions. What are polite questions? Polite questions are obviously asked in job interviews like how are you? How are you doing? How have you been? And how is your day going so far? How is it going? How are things? Note that the person speaking with you will probably ask you one or more of those questions. This means that you should also know how to answer them. Here are a few possible answers. So we will see these all questions answers in the next slide. Now polite answers. If he say how are you? So you should say I'm great or I'm fine, I'm doing well, I have been doing very well, my day has been pretty good so far, not too bad, things are really good. You can also add like thanks for asking at the end of any of these phrases to make them a little friendlier. And how to make small talk in English. What does small talk mean in English language? Small talk is just a polite exchange used to pass the time, share non-essential information, or learn more about the other person. It's also a great form of English conversation practice. This kind of communication can span a wide range of topics, like from weather to sleep habits. Small talk often begins with naturally with questions like, how are you? From here, it can expand to cover greater detail and more topics. So here we are going to see the examples of small talk. So how can you make small talk in English conversation? While there is no template, you can use various questions and responses to keep it going. Let's take a look at a few small talk English dialogues in the examples below. Suppose if you are talking with someone and if he says, how are you? Then you say, I'm fine and great. Then such kind of questions he may ask from you or you may ask from him. Like the first person, he may ask this that, have you read any good books lately? The second person will say, not really, how would you? How about you? And the first person will say, yes, I just finished a really good mystery novel. And the second person will say, what was it about? The first person will say again that it was about a spy who needs to track down another spy to prevent an international catastrophe. Second person will say that sounds interesting. And first will say it was, do you like mysterious mystery novels? So this is the best example of small talk, and it was about books. They were discussing about books. And the second example of small talk like that is about movies. Person one will say, what kinds of movies do you like? The second person will say, I like horror movies. And the first person will say again, oh, I love horror movies too, but I can't watch them alone. Second person will say, me neither. And the first person will say again, What other kinds of movies do you like? And the third example is about small talk, that's about hobbies. So what do you like to do for fun? This first second person will say, enjoy a lot of things, but painting in my main passion. First person will say, that's really cool, what do you paint? Second person, I mostly paint landscapes. Person first will say, what, that's amazing, do you have any picture of your work? So this was all about today's. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.